And that was my one of the first inclination that yes, technology is not just about building a product, is understanding the consumer and developing the product at the same time targeting the consumers in the right frame set. I think that was the first point, which was the biggest space or a gap for the brands like Oppo or Vivo,
Hmm.
right? And they never used to do that. So they all were predominantly in offline. They used to have a Chinese distribution system. They still have the Chinese distribution system. They still have. So for them, the understanding the consumers was very difficult for them. The consumer pain was very difficult for them. While Xiaomi entered the market directly deal in online, got the real feedback of the consumers, and that's how they started. So this was from 2015 to 2018. When I entered 2018, it's always been said that it's one of the toughest industries. Yeah, when I was in 2010 or 2005 or 2015, everybody said the same thing that is one of the toughest industry to crack.
Hmm.
Even in 2025, when I was launching a smartphone brand, they said it's one of the toughest industry to crack. Right. But most importantly, what I've seen, there's always a white space. And that white space back in 2018, while you asked me a question about Realme, the white space was that, in online, there was only one brand which was dominating around 70 to 80% of the space.
Hmm.
You cannot have any market or any economy with one brand dominating 70 to 80%. There's always a room for at least two or three brands if there's a market which is so big and one brand dominating around 70-80%. So that's how I address the market. You look at the total addressable market, then you see who are the players into it and what is the market share they are addressing to it. And if they're addressing more than 50%, definitely there's a scope of getting into it and bridging that particular gap and making a space for yourself.